What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Terrence Gibson here with another awesome compilation video of what we're doing. Not your financial advisor. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. And if you believe it's working for me, it can work for you. If it's working for me, it can work for you. That's just where my faith is. All right, so let's go in Zionix. Obviously, this is a Sunday, it's a church day. I actually put our church link inside the video comment. So if you want to see some sermons, we go straight through the Bible, no fluff, no just preach the word of God. You can just check us out also if you're looking for that. Um, so I haven't been on this today, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna log in. Uh, yeah, you see that, hackers? Put my 2FA in. Got the Google Authenticator on deck. Booyah! So 202. We got same amount still in, same amount of referrals, same amount of one person that pulled the trigger. Um, Go in here. We'll look at the bots. Bot activation still within 4 days. That's what I was saying. Somewhere I think I may be on this video. If I'm on this video for 11 minutes, we'll come back here and check to see if this switches to 5 days. So we'll know if it's 5 hours. Because right now there's 118. So I don't know if it's a 5 hour delay of where they're at. If it is, it's like the London area. Germany is obviously 6 hours. Duh, definitely know because I actually lived there while I was in the military. Me and my beautiful wife, and that's where we put the finishing touches on our tribe. 4 back to back. Anyway, yeah. So you can see where we're at. So far, in these days and 4 days, $7.26, 306, $86 and 10 days. That's a good staple day for me to kind of find out what it'll do the next 3 days, probably. Um, 4 days, you really can't tell. 16 days, I mean, it's one day over. It's not 32 days in a month. But right here, we'll just do that because I don't want this video to be too long. All right, so that way you can see the packs too, standard pack, that pack. So 1407, so do 86.283 divided by 1407.04. And you get 6%. So 6%, 10 days, 666, 18. 18% is where it's on the path to get to 18%. So it's saying it can do up to 30%, but you're going to get it right now. It's on the path to do 18%. So really, and today's Sunday, so I can't really. This is the day that actually maybe this might go off in a while, so I'm trying to do this video quick. But this is the day that I go through and fix everything. Go through, fix the bugs, fix anything, stuff that's in the background. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it with that one. That one is at 6%. Obviously, we did this one change some. Let's see. I'll do this one too, real quick, and then we'll do the last one, and then that'll be it. Copy, calculator, paste, and divide that by 5708. Calculator, paste equals 11%. So in 16 days, really times two. Excuse me. Boy. One thing I love serving my country, boy, but the stuff you inhale when you're over there, it gets you for the rest of your time. Your time. So point 11, so it's 11%. That's like 11.07, so it's really like 11%. In 16 days, so yeah. So it might be due about 22%, 21, 22% by the end of the month. And I mean, where are you going to get 21, 22% on a thing that you ain't got to worry about it going away? You know what I'm saying? They're doing everything. She has a lawyer set up, a law firm, big lawyers. You know what I'm saying? This lady was number one on the I make money in home based businesses for years. Number one. Not just one day, not just almost made it, not number five, which I would love to be anybody within the top 100. Because the 100 jokers getting paid. So yeah, but number one out of all of them, you mean that mean Colson Bugs had to probably be on there one of them years. And she might be the one that dethroned him because I think he was before her. So to show you what type of level of a caliber of a person that we're dealing with. Um, so yeah. Oh, that's that. That's that. Yeah, I think we did enough yesterday. If you want to see the numbers for everything else, you can just kind of look at the video yesterday because they haven't changed much. I mean, though it went up $50, it's just still it hasn't changed much. So let's see. We go back here. So 202.67. Hold up. I don't know if it. I don't think it might have shut off. Let's go down here and see if a few trades have cleared today. So 10, 11, just yesterday. So I don't have any trades um today. So it does shut off. It shut completely off on Sunday now. So we're not getting it. So this is just still from last night and no trades on Sunday. So we'll just have to work it and see how it works, which makes sense. No trades, no nothing running, fix everything, come back, do what you got to do. But we just know it's $725 in 16 days. 7347. We didn't have the whole thing there, but if you look at it, it's still like 10%. 10%, which would be 20% of whatever's in here for 16 days, even though these different types of money came in at different times. So we still look at it that way. Or more so look at the 16% of the first spot that we just looked at that was at the bottom that the $5,000 was in. All right. All right, beautiful people. Zionix Global, kicking butt, taking names. Boy. Mm-mm-mm. Let's just see the future on this one. All right. Okay, so next we're going to go to Texit. And let's see. Hopefully I got this big enough so it don't show my info at the bottom. Doop doop boom. There's those lines. So we are at 70 tokens. Texit coin. I don't even have that ready. Let me duplicate this. Let's go here. Kind of showing you too much too fast. But it's beautiful to see that. So Texit coin, people still selling. This is what's gonna happen, people. People are gonna sell. Like I said, this thing been going on for a year and a half. Just gotta. I mean, Bitcoin never stays the same price. Ethereum never stays the same price. BNB. Oh my gosh, let's not even talk about BNB and Tron because we should have been put money in them. We've been doing these businesses for years, and BNB and Tron was the main money we was using for these businesses, and we should have just put some to the side because we knew they weren't gonna stay where they at, but we didn't. Now they are where they are. It's like the new Bitcoin. Like BNB was what I remember it being $100 at one point. I don't know if it was less than that, but I know it was like 100 and something, maybe 200. It got all the way down to like that low. You know what I'm saying? And Tron was like 1 cent, 2 cent, two. It's like 30 something cent now. Like my gosh, that's like 15x that you could have just put 1,000 in and made 15,000. Put 10,000 in and made 150,000. I mean, that's the way the numbers work. Numbers work. So Texas still doing this thing. Still in the market. You can see I got this on 7 days. You can do the 1 day. You can do the all time, which shows it's still up on the. But if you want to see what it's doing that day or the last 7 days, this is where it's coming on decline. Because people, man, people are seeing more money than they ever seen, and they're selling, and I ain't mad at them. If I was in that early when I got this and is that this and I had that many tokens, because I'm telling people got thousands and thousands and thousands of tokens. You know what I'm saying? There's new people who got in a couple months ago, maybe when it was about 30 cent, 50 cent, that the runners. And they just been running and putting so many people in that they have so much hash power that they're making a bunch of tokens per day. So if they got a whole bunch, what do you think the people who had from last year that got in a year before them? The guy that told a story about living next door or talking to his friend who lives next door to the owner and found out that he was in there creating a coin inside his garage. Man, I'm trying to tell you, that about being the right place at the right time. That's definitely being in the right place at the right time. You don't walk in somebody's garage, they tell you they're about to make a coin, but oh, okay, that's nice to know. See you later. No. How do I get a part of that? You need any help around here? See me sweep up? What do you need me to do? And you get yourself locked in because I don't have a brain to do that, but he does. So connect to the person that does. Even like Zuckerberg, Zuckerberg. If you've seen the movie, the man is a genius. He was weird, but he was a genius. But all the people who invested him in the beginning, even though he might have fired them, they still billionaires. They're still billionaires. The dude that put the most money in everything, he is so rich, and he don't even deal with Facebook. He's a billionaire. His family is going to be billionaires for the rest of their time, and they don't even have to work for the money because Zuckerberg's going to keep making sure that Facebook grows. So the more and more money they make, the more and more money his family makes. Connect yourself to stuff. It's called investments. Scared money don't make money. That dude was using his parents' money, his father was giving, and he invested into Zuckerberg, and then they're billionaires forever. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, once you find something, run with it. Never know where it's going. And I say that to say this: Texas Coins doing everything it's supposed to be doing. We got the coins, 395. We have 70 at this point. Let's just do the math on that real quick, and then we'll move on. Set was it 70.9? So it's really like 71, but we'll just do 70.9 just to keep it where it is. So 70.9 times 3.95. 280. Remember, it was 270 something on the last video. Like I said, it keeps going up. Either I'm going to have more coins or the price is going to go down or go up. But sooner or later, all the people that's buying homes and buying Bentleys and all of these people are buying right now because they're making so much money from this. When they stop buying and then it just levels off and then it starts shooting up, I'm going to still have all more tokens and then I'm going to have more money per token. So 280 at this point. We don't need it to go. I mean, once it hits at this point, this is it's almost for like $4. So if you times that by five to get the $20 token, that's over $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it. So people, it can't do nothing but grow. That's what I'm saying. You weather the storm, let it run, let people have fun, because that brain that guys got this is going to shoot. I don't know what else to tell you. It's going to shoot up, and he already has that plan put into place already. So just got to sit back and watch it. All right. So for um my man TMX. Like I said, we got in this at 50 cent a token. People, I don't know. Like you don't need a token to go too much. It's just if you're scared to put money in the beginning. Whatever you put in grows at this point. Say you don't really have no money. You be like, man, I got $5,000. I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I lose this 5,000, I'm gonna be out. So say in a pre-sale, you put $5,000 into a 50 cent token. You do that, you're gonna end up with 10,000 tokens. So let's just put that there. $5,000, 50 cent token gets you 10 tokens. 2 tokens per dollar gets you 10,000. So you got 10,000 tokens. That's what you have. So once the price gets to 9.45, times that by 9.45, you have $94,500. Now in the pre-seed, this money, these tokens are going to go into the back end and support the staking. You're going to get a little bit of these tokens. They're going to release tokens, and you're going to get extra tokens by just staking. So you're forced to stake. You can't just get all your tokens and just go ahead and sell them and take out this 94,000, because that would be stupid for the owners or for you, because this is not the money. This is not life-changing money. Some people say 94,000 to change. If 94,000 to change your life, you're in a beautiful position. But $94,000 is what some of us make a year, and it's gone that year. So $94,000, that's a start. That's why the token is only 9.45. This token is going to shoot through the moon too. So the things that are already put in place. Remember, the decks ain't even start yet, and this is just from the people loving what we're doing, getting it to 945. People have sold. It's not like they ain't selling. Look at this. Look at this roller coaster like a mug. Roller coaster, roller coaster, roller coaster, roller. Boom! Look, this roller coaster went all the way from $8 down to 7.6. Some people probably was uh losing it. That went down a whole 11 11. Well, yeah, $11. A whole $11. It went down from 8.7 to 8.76. And then it just came back, came back. It just look sell, sell. Oh my gosh, I can't keep my money in my pocket. Sell. Can't get my money. Sell. My paradigm is jacked up. Sell. My paradigm is jacked up. Sell. My paradigm is jacked up. Sell. And now we're slowly, when all the dummies start selling, stop selling. No offense, Hey, if the shoe fits, wear it. Because this project is, it's been 7 months ago. I told you get in it for 50 cents. So this is not a year and a half project like my last one. I was talking about where people got in way before the band. We all got in almost at the same time. So that's stupid. That's what it is. And this is not money. This is not money. This is not wealth. This is a figmentation of your imagination. So when this coin, we're just gonna still stick with this 10,000. So when this coin hits, like I can't go so much into the staking. I know this thing. The staking for staking, you're gonna get 20% of whatever happens that day. For liquidity, you're going to get 50% of what happens that day. So it actually seems like it's better to be in liquidity, but the liquidity token is its own token. So it don't grow as the staking token grows. So the thing is, you want to stake this mug out all the way until it's where, like, we going to get, they said within 2 years, we'll get 100% of our coins. So however well they're going to break that down, 4% a day, or however he said we're going to get it, that make it, it's not going to be 4% a day last 2 years, but whatever the math is, for us to get a certain percentage to get there, 4%, yeah, 4% a month of tokens that you put in, you'll get back. But you're also making tokens per month, so you're getting 20% of whatever's going on. So as this grows, when that's $100, do you know how many people are in there trading and how much you're making off that 20%? And you're getting extra tokens, extra coin drops, all the tokens that's left inside the big wallet. That people see on that's going to start coming into the community. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be so crazy that, yeah, right here. These tokens right here are the tokens for the lifeline of the business. These are not even in play yet. This is where people are going to gain tokens from. This is nobody's wallet. You know what I'm saying? This is probably the pre-sale people's wallets. Um, yeah, because we did like 800 and something, so and it kind of doubled, I think. Yeah, I don't know, but that's probably our wallets. But this right here is what's going to let it thrive. But remember, we only have 20 million tokens, people. That shows you how much is in circulation right here. We only have 20 million tokens. It's set up just like Bitcoin. So no matter what other companies are doing, we're going to grow faster because we only have a little bit of tokens. That's what's so special about Bitcoin having 20 million tokens or 19 million and whatever. It only has that many tokens. That's why our price is so high. You don't need everything that everybody else needs to get to where we need to go. Somebody that got a billion tokens, they're gonna need a whole lot more help than us. That'd probably be a $2 price point if this was a billion tokens. But since they did it off the back of what Bitcoin had already did, we're killing it. Killing it, killing it, killing it. So you got that same 10,000 and this token hits $50. And you like, man, 10,000 times 50. That's 500,000 that you have inside the system staking. And you're getting 20% of what goes on every day. And plus, you're getting blessed for having this 500,000 worth of funds supporting the exchange. It's a decentralized exchange. We're going to have trading. We're going to hold all the tokens. We're going to have everything every other trade exchange has, but better. We watched what everybody else was doing, and we're going to do it better. So we are looking up. So there's a lot of these exchanges we're looking at. We're got to come on these exchanges, but sooner or later, you got to start somewhere. But sooner or later, we're not going to be looking for these guys to support us. We're going to actually have our own exchange is going to be ranked. So right now we're trying to get on these exchanges. With MEXC is the highest one we're on now. So BitGet, Ox, Bybit, and Binance are the ones they're looking for next. And I think somebody said that we may even be on Coinbase right now. So you can actually go on Coinbase and actually see the token. So let's say all right, so we got Coinbase. Let's put in the TMX. TMX is tradable on Coinbase Wallet. We're already on Coinbase Wallet. All Coinbase Wallet does is rectify the fact that we're a real token. And then by the time we start showing who we are, we'll get from Coinbase Wallet to Coinbase. And that's going to happen, people. It's going to happen. We're only on Coinbase. But I'm talking about when you be able to put the token in and you see it on Coinbase, because it's always different. Coinbase Wallet takes a chance on some tokens. Coinbase is only accepts a certain few. So once we get to where we're supposed to be, this thing is going to be just right on Coinbase, and it's going to be crazy. And once it just hits Coinbase, it's crazy. So this already let you know that people are. So I can't really say at this point in time that these are people that's selling. Like even with Texit, you can't really say that it's just the people. Other people are probably buying tokens and holding and selling. So whoever's holding and whoever's selling, who's ever probably trading back and forth, that's what they're doing. So, but other thing is, it works out for all of us. So once they hit Coinbase, that puts a whole nother set of eyes, multi-million sets of eyes on our token. So that's number 3. So we're already there, on there, in the wallet section. So when we get these and all the eyes of all the people that's on, because you got to think about it. There are some people that's on Binance that don't look at none of these because they're on Binance. They don't need them. They just trade on Binance. But there's some people that's on Bybit that's not on Binance. There's some people that's on Coinbase that's not. A lot of people on Coinbase that's not on Binance because this is the United States and that's not. So you got it. A lot of us can't even get this unless you do the Binance.us or whatever it is, however way they bring you in there. But I don't even mess with it because they get just like, nah, we don't even want to use this. We're going to keep your money. And there's nothing you can do. What are you going to do? Go find them? Nah, you're not going to find them. So, yes, that's what we're doing. So it's never too late. Get you some TMX tokens now. People, this is still a low price. Because all we did right now was get you to $50 and it's already at 500,000. So that already let you know, if you could just do the math, 50 equals 500,000. When this coin hits $100, which we're already projecting $500 per token, that's $1,000,000 for somebody who only had 10,000. That's it, $1,000,000. So by the time it hits 500, that's $5,000,000 to somebody that only can afford to scrape up $5,000. So I'm telling you. Like some people knew BNB when BNB was $2, $3. I didn't know it when it was that young, but some probably did. And I don't know how far Tron is going to go. So right now, I'm talking about at 30 cents. Maybe you start putting some money in, and you never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know what's going to go. It's not a video for them. They're big enough to represent themselves. But you're not going to get what you're going to get from here. You're going to get paid to put money in liquidity and tokens and off of the liquidity, 50%. So you're gonna get $1 per token. Each token is $1 for liquidity. So whatever you put in, they're gonna match. It's gonna be matched at that dollar. So that's your liquidity token, TLP tokens. So or whatever they're gonna call them. We'll know in a minute. But just TLP is what I've been hearing. So that's what it's gonna be. TLP tokens, 50% of what happens that day. And then people that's staking will get 20% of whatever happens that day. So like think about it. When you go in here, you always hear the market was liquidated. The market was liquidated. So say if a whole bunch of people are trading and then the market liquidates and $1,000,000 just comes straight, it goes to us. 70% of that $1,000,000 goes out to the people. 50% of it, 500,000 is going to be broken up into the liquidity holders. 200,000 is going to be broken up into the stakers, and the other 30% is going to be used for all the other things that they use it for. So, people, I don't know what to tell you. This thing is huge, and it's still a good time to get in because you wish you would have got in Bitcoin at this time. And look at that 20 million tokens. Look at this and understand this is an exchange that you can go on. Bitcoin is not even an exchange. I don't even know if you can make a token off of Bitcoin. But we want to have all that. All the things that Binance is doing, we're going to do and more. So we're going to have TMX tokens is going to be my big dog slash TMX. My little dog slash T. You know how the same way you're doing Binance. They're gonna have all of these tokens. It's gonna be a line of people going trading tokens on the TMX platform. So people is growing. And then we have a 3-tier compensation plan. So it's you gotta stick around, you gotta watch it, you gotta see what's happening because it's going to be excellent. All right, beautiful people, that's my time here. Like, subscribe, rock that bell, join our team. Let's go, let's grow, let's blow this thing out the water. God bless.